A Heartbreaking Work of Staggering Genius is a memoir written by Dave Eggers, published in 2000. The book details Eggers' life as a young adult, after the death of both of his parents from cancer. The book is divided into two parts. The first part covers the author's life before and after his parents' death. The second part is a fictionalized account of the author's experiences. The book is a mix of humor and tragedy, as Eggers tries to make sense of his life after the loss of his parents. He writes about his struggles to take care of his younger brother, Toph, who he became the guardian of after the death of their parents. The book is a coming-of-age story, as Eggers learns to cope with loss and responsibility, and ultimately becomes a successful writer and publisher. One of the most striking aspects of the book is Eggers' use of humor to deal with his grief. He uses humor as a coping mechanism, to deal with the overwhelming sadness and pain that he feels. This is evident in the way he writes about his parents' death, describing it as a heartbreaking work of staggering genius. This phrase, which is also the title of the book, is a clever play on words that highlights the author's ability to find humor in tragedy. Another aspect of the book that is worth noting is the way Eggers writes about his relationship with his brother Toph. He writes about the challenges of raising Toph and the responsibility he feels towards him. He also writes about the bond they share, despite the difficult circumstances they find themselves in. This is a powerful and moving portrayal of the relationship between brothers and the lengths they will go to support each other. Eggers also writes about the impact his parents' death had on his life and how it shaped him as a person. He writes about the guilt he feels for not being able to save them, and the way their death has affected his view of the world. He also writes about the way their death has affected his relationships with others and the way he sees himself. In conclusion, A Heartbreaking Work of Staggering Genius is a powerful and moving memoir that deals with the themes of loss, responsibility, and coming of age. The author's use of humor as a coping mechanism and his portrayal of the relationship between brothers are particularly noteworthy. The book received wide critical acclaim upon its release and was a national bestseller. It is a must-read for anyone who has experienced loss and is looking for a way to make sense of their grief. Thanks for watching.